Empty your mind before it destroys your life. Have you ever felt tired, even after doing nothing? Not because your body was weak, but because your mind never stopped talking. Every mistake, every fear, every what if, every memory you wish you could erase. The strange thing is, most people don't lose their lives because of the world around them. They lose because of the noise inside their own minds. This is the story of a young man who learned that the greatest battle is never outside, it is inside. His name was Ahmad. From the outside, he looked like everyone else. He had a small job, a few friends, a family that loved him. But inside, he was falling apart. Every morning he woke up with new plans. I'll start exercising. I'll learn a new skill. I'll finally change my life. But before he even took the first step, his mind began to speak. What if you fail? What if people laugh at you? What if you're already too late? Within minutes, his excitement turned into fear. His confidence disappeared, and another day was wasted. Weeks became months. Months became years. Ethan watched people around him grow. Some started businesses. Some found their purpose. Some simply became happier. He stayed exactly where he was, not because he wasn't smart, not because he was lazy, but because his mind never gave him a moment of peace. Every night he replayed old mistakes. He imagined problems that had never happened. He carried conversations that existed only in his imagination. His body sat in one place, but his mind ran thousands of miles every single day. One evening, after another exhausting day of doing almost nothing, Ethan walked to a quiet park. He sat on an old wooden bench. The sun was setting. The wind moved gently through the trees. For the first time in weeks, he wasn't looking at his phone. An old man quietly sat beside him. Neither of them spoke for several minutes. Then the old man smiled and asked, "Why do you look so tired?" Ahmad laughed softly. "I don't know." The old man looked at him carefully. "No, you do know." Ahmad stayed silent. After a long pause, he admitted, "My mind never stops. I keep thinking about yesterday, about tomorrow, about everything." The old man picked up an empty glass bottle lying near the bench. He held it up. "What do you see?" "A bottle," Ethan replied. The old man filled it with small stones until it could hold no more. Then he tried to pour water into it. Not a single drop entered. He smiled. When something is already full, nothing new can enter. He emptied the bottle. Then he poured in clear water. "This is your mind. You have filled it with fear, regret, comparison, and imaginary problems. Now there is no room left for courage, no room for creativity, no room for peace." Those simple words hit Ethan harder than any motivational speech he had ever heard. That night, he didn't promise to change his entire life. He made just one decision. Every morning, he would sit in silence for 10 minutes. No phone, no music, no endless scrolling, just silence. At first it felt uncomfortable. His thoughts became louder. His fears returned. But instead of fighting them, he simply watched them, like clouds passing across the sky. Day after day, something unexpected happened. The noise became quieter. His breathing slowed. His decisions became easier. He stopped asking, "What if I fail?" and started asking, "What happens if I never try?" That single question changed everything. He finally joined the gym. He finished the online course he had been delaying for years. He spoke with confidence. He smiled more. He slept better. The problems outside his life hadn't disappeared, but the storm inside him had. And because of that, everything looked different. Years later, people asked Ethan the secret behind his transformation. They expected him to mention discipline, books, morning routines, or success habits. Instead, he smiled and said, "The biggest change happened the day I stopped believing every thought my mind created. Because not every thought deserves your attention. Not every fear deserves your belief. And not every voice inside your head is telling you the truth. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is empty your mind, not of wisdom, not of dreams, but of the fear, the doubt, the regret, and the endless noise that keeps you standing still. Remember this: a calm mind makes stronger decisions than a crowded one. Your future is not waiting for a perfect moment. It is waiting for a peaceful mind that is finally ready to take the first step. If this story touched your heart, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the Wordy Tales for more stories that inspire real change. Until next time, take care of your mind, because it becomes the home where the rest of your life is built.